What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you, well, with another Marco Wash today. I couldn't do a video last week at all. Had surgery. That sucked. Still in my stitches. It hurts a lot, but nothing but ibuprofen to make everything better. Listen, before I begin with my Marco Watch, why don't you make sure to go over and check my website out, YGOPaisano.com. It's a great website. It literally has everything you ever want in your entire life. Things you didn't even know you needed are on this website. Everything is on here. So why don't you go check it out. Once again, it's YGOPaisano.com. Free shipping, anything over $25. Everything ships tracked. And yeah, only a few cents a day before they're, before they're sold out and gone and you're just questioning life. Don't question life. Also, I'm going to be streaming again. I know, I'm really excited about it. Don't worry about those girls to the right, don't worry, to the left, or whatever. Don't worry about those girls. Just know that I'm going to be streaming again. I'm actually really excited about it. I would love if you want to go over and hang out with me while I stream. We're going to be playing the trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh! From the hit TV series Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm actually really excited to get back to playing some cards. I've been working in the background to build up a lot of decks, so we can play a bunch of decks. And what deck should we play on stream? Let me know, seriously. Do we play Math Mechs? Do we play Sprites? Do we play Tier Limits? Do we play Sky Strikers? Yeah, I actually got my second Ultigari. Do we play Drytrons? Do we play Altergeist? Like, let me know what deck we play on stream. Comment down below. I'm excited. I'm actually looking forward to streaming again, doing some remotos, getting back to a set schedule. Now that my medical issue has been fixed. That issue really sucked. If you want to know more about that issue, I'll mention more about it on stream. All right, let's get to the Marco Watch V, you might say. You're right. Listen, Tactical Masters coming out in a couple of days. Now, for a majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players, you probably don't care about Tactical Masters. I mean, why would you? It means nothing. A couple of cool CR reprints like Drone Lockbird, Trap Trick, Slash with Cyclone. That's cute and all, but majority of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players don't care. The only kind of players I believe would care about Tactical Masters would be either Sky Striker players or Tealman players. I think those are the two players that actually care about what's in Tactical Masters. Now, me personally, I'm going to build Sky Striker Runic because that looks really fun. Wasn't it called Mr. Room before? Anyway, none of that matters. Don't get into semantics, I guess. But looking at it, I think it's a really cool set. The Lovely Labyrinth stuff is really cool. I don't think it's going to be really good, but the artwork on the Lovely Labyrinth stuff looks absolutely amazing. And I know a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are probably picking up that for that alone. And I don't blame them. Like, the artwork is absolutely insane on the Labyrinth stuff. You've seen it already. Speaking of Sky Strikers, what's going on with this? Well, to be honest with you, I think Sky Strikers are one of the best deck cores to pick up right now. You'll need to buy a max rarity. It's insanely expensive, but it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful archetype to buy. Not long ago, I didn't have max rarity Strikers, even though I'm missing like 2 cards, whatever. I had the rest of the cards like Shizuku at Prismatic Secret Rare, which looks really good. Cards roughly around $8 right now. This Kagari Prismatic Secret Rare, which is at $2. Like, this is a dirt cheap prices to buy Sky Strikers at. Yes, you do need to buy Engage, but even the Engage Secret Rare out of Bowser Legends Heroes of Revenge, that version of a card is $2.50. You want to buy your Widowmakers? They're $6. Why am I pointing this out to you? Why do you care about Strikers? You might want to just, like, what's going on? Simple. You really want to get Strikers because this deck's going to last you a very long time. Think about when this deck first debuted. Years and years and years. Even though recently we saw Altergeist saw play at European Nationals, we did see Sky Striker see play throughout. I mean, non-stop. Type in Sky Striker Regionals in the past month. There are profiles out there. Why? Because it doesn't matter what year it is, people are still playing this deck. Now, once again, you don't need to get a high rarity, but especially with Runic coming out or Mr. Runes, Strikers is going to be needed. More importantly, Strikers is getting more support. Unlike Altergeist, Sky Strikers is going to be getting a new spell called Sky Striker Linkage, which makes this deck so much more consistent than what it currently is right now. That one card coming out is going to make this deck a real force to be reckoned with. I think arguably tier 1 for the moment, but we still have to see what happens with the meta, the ban list, so on and so forth. But yeah, Sky Strikers is really good, and I think it's a great deck core to pick up. I used to hate this deck when it first came out, I'll be honest with you. Geist Gang for life. But that's because I didn't know the playing style of the deck. And that's something I think not every deck does that to you as a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. You get a new deck, you learn in 2 seconds, like Sprites, and then you just start playing it. It's really fun and easy. It's a unicycle. It's hilarious. But with Sky Strikers, you have to have a whole different mentality when playing this deck. And I really like that and respect that with Strikers now more than ever. So once again, I think Strikers is a great deck core to pick up. Obviously with Runic, but more importantly with Linkage. So it's going to be something you want to keep your eye on. All right. We're going to be getting 2022 10 of the Pharaoh Gods. Jesus, Konami. Chill with the names. It's coming out actually really close. A couple of weeks from now. 9/16, 2022. Let me move my, can I move my camera? Okay, I don't think I can. Whatever. 9/16/2022, we're getting this tin. They're pre-selling already on TCG Player. Listen, I really don't know what's going to be in here, and I really don't care. Whenever you look at Mega Tins, you get people online that love to do, like, these tin opening videos, and for the most part, all they are is visual, like, bait. I love watching them, but I'm not going to go to my store and buy 2 cases of tins. This is not going to happen, Captain. Why is that? Well, to be honest with you, why would I buy 2 cases when I could buy all the singles? Think about the ecosystem of Yu-Gi-Oh! The stores are opening up these cases. They're throwing them online. So they already have the inventory out there. You as Yu-Gi-Oh! Player can individually, instead of buying a case, can snipe the cards you specifically want. Now, cards like Forbidden Droplet, Triple Attack Talents, Lightning Storms, could all be in these tins. We know the hand traps are in these tins. More importantly, Ash from Joyous Spring. So once again, do you buy these to play the lotto? Well, you could. Everyone likes the lotto. Lotto's more fun to do. Or you can get directly what you want. That's where I come in. That's what I do. That's what I recommend. I'll never tell you to buy tins. Please, every time some fucking set comes out, some dumbass comes to me and goes, V, I have like $60 and I have a insert bullshit deck here. I want to buy a card in the tins that costs $20. Now, I could buy 3 cards, but I could buy 3 tins. What do I do, V? And it's like, I can't say do certain things because it's YouTube TOS, but basically, I'm like, dude, buy the fucking cards. Like, why is it? And then you tell them that? You ever had someone that you just tell something that to? And they go, yeah, but, and you go, okay, dipshit, buy the fucking tins. Just leave me alone. At this point, if anyone does, I'm just blocking them. I'm gonna be honest. I've had way too many of those to the point where thinking about it gets me so agitated because you have the direct answer. You gave me the answer to the question that you asked, but you want to hear it play the lottery. Go play the fucking lottery then. Leave me alone. I'm sorry, I'm getting angry, okay? Let's calm it down, okay? We just had surgery. We can't be doing this ourselves. There are dumbasses in this game, and we just need to, like with anything in the world, we just need to grab them by the back of the head and just throw them to the side and keep moving forward. Let's do that. Just fuck out my face, please. But yeah, I'm excited about the singles and these tins. Alright, would you buy Power Prosperity right now? No! That's stupid. Now you might go, wait a minute, V, hold on, but I have this event coming up, and I understand that. You're dropping $360, roughly, give or take, with tax, for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Event? When these are going to be coming out in the tins? More than likely, there's a good chance these could be coming out Prismatic Secret Rare. Yes, it's Konami, and definitely they'll be short printed, but nevertheless, these will still be roughly around 30s for Prismatic Secret Rare versus the regular Secret Rares, which are currently, probably at friend prices, really cheap. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, no, $123. Eat ass. If you buy a playset of these, just know everyone in the world, everyone, people that don't know you, like Buddhist monks, are still smarter in doing anything else other than what you just did right now in the world. This is one of the worst buys to do right now. Don't get me wrong, Prosperity is definitely needed a card. And yes, it is needed in a lot of meta decks. You can supplement that by getting Triple Attack Talents, which already has a reprint, and also is relatively inexpensive. You want to get the low rarity, ultra rare reprint, which looks really nice, to be honest with you. So you do have the options. Or you can get Prosperity, pay a lot of money, and just know that everyone's going to be making fun of you. That's it. You have 2 options. Now, if you want to get Starlight, no big deal. Look at the duality. Where Cigarette is a bad buy, Starlight might have been a good buy, but it's starting to be bought out on the TCG Play marketplace. This card used to be roughly around $550, and now it's hitting near $700. Now, here's the thing. Do we still buy Starlight Prosperity? Well, not really. You see, with the reprint of Prosperity coming out, more likely the Starlight Rare will go down in value. Will it go down permanently? I don't think so, but it'll definitely go down in value. We know this already because let's look at another card that has a Starlight Rare, Secret Rare, and multiple other rarities, including Ultra Rare. Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm used to be around $600. I think $500 was when I picked mine up, but they're around $600. Lightning Storm Starlight Rare right now, by the way, out of Ignition Assault, is roughly around $364. Lesson learned, I'll say. And if you want about the CO Rares, $107. The Secret Rares, which used to be around $120s, are now $62. And you got the Ultra Rares for $49. So just like Prosperity, I think we might see, just like Lightning Storm, I think we might see Prosperity follow the same kind of pattern. With that said, it doesn't make any sense to buy Prosperity right now. For everything I just said, someone's going to ask me about buying Prosperity. Please buy 6 of them, because there's no saving that person. Alright, so is it a good time to buy Altergeist? As a fellow member of the Geist Gang community, I want to let you know right now, it is a terrible time to buy Altergeist. Where everybody else will tell you it's a great time to buy Altergeist, they're just lying to you to get you involved in a cult /gang/community. realistically speaking, Altergeist was only seeing a lot of play because it was Altergeist with the crutch that is Mystic Mine. We're going to be getting a ban list, more than likely coming up this week, more than likely coming up today of all places, a ban list will come. With that said, getting Mystic Mine right now makes getting Altergeist right now makes 0 sense because they literally relied on one crutch, which was Mystic Mine. If Mystic Mine was to get hit in the ban list, Altergeist would basically not really see much play. Even though I love Altergeist, that's the truth of it all. But yeah, let me know what you think about this. I really like Altergeist a lot. Maybe I'll see more play running Secret of the Spellcasters, but Mystic Mine was really the crutch. So why are we looking at Live Twins? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, Live Twin Kill Frost is a card that's starting to see play. We actually saw it see top 4 play in European Nationals. So we see that as well. Now, you don't need to buy the Starlight Rare. It's insanely overpriced. You can buy the secret version of Kill Frost. This is one of the cards you need. It's a one of. It's $7.50. Now, that isn't the crazy expensive ones. For Evil Twins, you're going to need to spend a little bit more money. You see, you need to get 1 Evil Twin Lila and 2 Evil Twin Kill. Lila's only roughly around $11, no big deal. You're going to need to get 2 Kills. They're about $25 a pop if you want to run this variation of sprites. Now, once again, you still need to get your Kill and Lila. I still think it's a great card. It's roughly around $10. The CRs are like 60. They used to be 75, but they also used to be 40. So, there's that as well. Now listen, I think that the Evil Twin versions of sprites are only really good right now because we don't have a balance in check. My personal opinion for you, if you want to save your money, would be to wait. With that said, let me add something in there to be 100% completely honest with all of you. I just recently bought an Ultra Rare Kill and Lila. Okay, I'm sorry, an Ultra Rare Lila. I also recently bought that other Frost Ultra Rare as well. So I just want to be honest with you. I bought it myself personally, but if you came up to me and said, V, do I buy this right now? I would say no. And the reason why is because the reason why this didn't really see much play in Japan. In the OC, just saw it play in the beginning of Sprite format and quickly died away. Why is that? Well, for the most part, YGOPaisano knew how to play against it, number one. Number two, not only YGOPaisano knew how to play against it, Maxi is also at 3 in that meta. And this kind of extends even more beyond that. Sprites aren't as good, even though they're insanely good, because Maxi doesn't exist in our meta. In the OCG, it exists, and this card, and it kind of gets them checked out, because the minute you summon any Live Twin monster, you proc effect, they drop Maxi, you don't have the answer, it's going to be a really rough time to be you. So once again, I do like this build a lot. I think it's a really fun build. It's a really more aggressive build, which is great. But the issue is, the caveat is, it's only like that here right now because of the ban list. It really carries over to a lot of things. Once again, it's the same that goes with Rika. If you don't buy Rika right now, we're getting a ban list, makes no sense. With that said, Rika's look kind of cool. I actually like the artwork on Rika's. I think they're really cool deck. And to be honest with you, I think the reason why Rika's Sun Avalon won that event, the European Nationals, of course, is because nobody knew how to play against it. The minute you know how to play against it, the matchup is actually not that hard. But it's like with everything. You know it's bad when in finals, the European Nationals, your opponent's like, can I read that real quick? What the fuck is... Like, you know it's bad. And that's basically what happened with Rika's. You saw it at finals. I guarantee you that wasn't the first time that guy had to show his cards to his opponent for him to read. Rika's, you're going to want to know what these cards do. It's that simple. And by not knowing, especially the guy in finals, you take the L. Galaxy Cyclone's actually seeing a lot of play. Hopefully this gets more reprints. I think it's a great card. Starting price for commons roughly around 2. Cross Soul Secrets are starting roughly around $14. You only need 2 of these at most. You don't need like 3. Some people aren't even maining one-sided one, which I kind of agree with. It's a great card to get rid of Mystic Mine because the ban list is hopefully coming soon. And then Trap Trick is probably one of the best cards out right now for the side deck. Whatever side deck you have, you might want to consider Trap Trick. Trap Trick itself does a lot. First of all, you're playing this at 3, and then you're minimizing your other traps at 2, which you would think is bad, but no, it's more consistent, and let me show you why. First of all, Trap Trick in any version is kind of cheap right now. Tactical Master is rare, 31 cents. Maximum Gold, Eldorado, 50 cents. You got the CRs if you want them. You got the Secrets for 13. I mean, it doesn't really matter for the most part with Trap Trick. It's a side deck card. None of this matters. But still, a play state is what you're going to need to get. Okay, why? Well, you can run D-Barrier at 2 now with 3 Trap Trick, meaning you have more room. By the way, D-Barrier from Structure Strike Alba Strike is 18 cents. Secret Rares are like $10. So, you do have the Gauntlet. You got the 2017 Megatons. They're somehow at 3s, I guess? No, that makes no sense. No way. They're not at 3s. They're 7s, right? Okay, they're like $6. $6 for the Megaton 1 Secret Rare. Nobody knows the difference. You got the Altergeist roughly around $1. So you got basically, like, once again, you got a gauntlet of variations of the barrier. A card I definitely recommend running 2 of. Obviously, it's really good. It's good against Sword Souls. You call Synchros. It's good against Telements. You just call Fusions, and you force them to play Exceeds. It's good against Sprites. I mean, you just call Exceeds, and they have some cool links, but I mean, Exceeds do hurt a lot. Then we have Artifact Sanctum. You can just play 2 of these on one side. You don't even need to play a third one because you run Trap Trick. You also have a Point of Red Lotus. So now you can run Point of Red Lotus and Trap Trick. See what I did there? I did a lot of goofy things, but realistically, I made you going first board so much better. Guaranteeing the fact that you'll get a Point of Red Lotus, you'll get a D-Barrier, you'll get an Artifact Sanctum, or you'll get a D-Barrier. Any one of these is really good. It's going to allow you to have a more consistent game 1 if you are going into game 2 or 3 if you are going first. This is only if you're going first. Obviously, if you're going second, you don't slide these cards in. You'll get absolutely destroyed. So let's talk about Power of the Elements. What's going on with this set? Is it worth it? Is it good? Is it bad? Well, obviously we know it's good. I mean, it's a great set. So many cards are starting to like calm down in value. We're starting to see Power of the Elements, Primeval Planet Paralino. For a verifiable seller, let's see. $100. No one's buying this fucking. Okay, let me explain something to everybody real quickly, because a lot of people are probably gonna access when I go on live on Twitch.tv, YGOPaisano. Check me out. People are gonna go, V, why don't you play Telements? Because I'm not dropping $100 on a card, Primeval Planet Paralino, when I can play Sprites. Listen, I'm a huge fan of Fusion Monsters. Fusion Monsters are my jam. I love them. But I'm not dropping $300 on Fusion Monsters when Sprites are the best deck in the game right now. But if you know they got second, Telements got second place. Yeah, it's cute. That's adorable. It's hilarious. We also saw Altergeist out there ripping people apart because Mystic Mind. Generative formats don't make a current meta correctly. We're go to Carlancho, go to their photos on their Facebook page, and look at all their deck lists. All their deck lists are showing majority Sprites. Like, they are the best deck. Like, let's be real. With that said, I do think Telements get better. With that said, also, I think Primeval Planet Paralino is overpriced to high heaven. So once again, let me emphasize to everybody watching in this video, let me just really drive it home. Will I be buying Primeval Planet Paralino? Yes, absolutely. I love playing Fusions. Will I buy it now? No, that's stupid. Don't overpay for a card because you want to play a deck so badly. You can wait, be patient, be smart. Also, Sprites are a better deck, and we look at Sprite Blue, the most expensive card out of Power Elements for Sprites. You look at this card, and the price of this card is $82. So there's dumb money and there's smart money. Once again, I think Telements is more fun of a deck to play, and I think, you know, a good Telements player can make it do things. But Sprites are the best deck right now. Let's not get it twisted. Let's not pretend to. Let's not joke around. No, V, I think you haven't blah 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 copium because I overpaid like a fucking idiot. No, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Sprites are better than Telements, period. Once again, look at all the deck lists. Look at all the deck profiles. Sprites have a majority showing. These are the results you need to see. 100%, period. With that said, I want to play Telements, but once again, it's not worth it. They're overpriced. And you watching this video right now, if you're debating on either or, you buy Sprites because that's the better deck. I'm sorry, it's the truth. People don't like it. They're going to get upset. People are already commenting, typing down. I don't care. This is the truth. With that said, I think Ultimate Slayer is a phenomenal card in this game. But is it phenomenal for $45? No. The balance isn't out yet. Dark Rose is a better card than Ultimate Slayer. And that's why Ultimate Slayer basically tanked in value. Other cards like Telements Rhinoheart are $16. It's not that expensive, not that bad. Spite Star is $7. I get it. Garuda, you need this card. It's a one of. It's currently $10. The rest of these cards aren't too crazy expensive. Curry card looks really nice. $8, not bad. I kind of like this card. Great artwork, by the way. Looks amazing on the playmat. But once again, I want to emphasize one more time because I know someone's gonna be babbling in the comments. Just know that's just the dumbest. Listen, once again, what's better, and I'm not saying Telements aren't tier 1. They're definitely tier 1. But what's better, Sprites or Telements? If you say Telements, you're 1,000,000% wrong. Speaking of wrong, Exosister players, you're going to want to speak up about this. What happened? The team meeting. Come on, team meeting. I own all Exosisters. They're in the deck box over there. I might consider playing them for on live Twitch TV, YGOPaisano. I might get involved. Exosister players, what the hell, dude? European ones, not American ones. American Exosister players, I'm kind of proud of you guys. You're getting the job done. Good for you. South American Exosister players, come on, we need more. And European Exosister players, where are you? Like, what's going on? Seriously. Look at European nationals. Bro, did anyone even bring Exosisters to the fight? Like, are you kidding me? In that open field, the way the current board state is, nobody brought Exosisters? Like, are you insane? Like, Jesus. This deck would have been so good at European nationals. And then you look at the top cut and you're like, no, for real though, did anyone bring this goddamn deck here? I think Exosister still has a lot to prove. I think as somebody that it wants them to succeed, they are not. As far as Europe, once again, America's a totally different story. We've been doing pretty good. Hopefully, we continue this trend. But for Europe, it's embarrassing how much they ignore Exosisters. Any American Exorcister play could have flew over there if we gave those peasants our time and just dunked on them. Seriously, I truly believe this because this deck messes up tier elements and puts a definitely dampen on sprites. So I would love to see more of this deck shine. Maybe we should start playing this deck. Maybe I'll look into it. What do you think? Comment down below. Ultimately, I do think Exorcist is a great deck. It's an anti-meta deck, but that's currently meta. I think a lot of people didn't want to buy Exorcist because the prices are so overly inflated, though. And that is an issue. I mean, packs is $16, $17. Markers is still $12. Macaws are still $10. You need 3 of all of these. You need a playset of each of these. Maybe even Sophia, which is roughly on 9s, you play 2. Some do play 3. 2 Magnifica. Like, you still need a crazy amount of these Exorcist cards. And these cards are insanely expensive. So, once again, do we have, is the reason because it's too expensive, or is it because Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are too scared to go in with Exorcists and rather play other decks? And I don't blame them. Spites is a really good deck. You don't have to think that much. I mean, you do pass turn 2, but for the most part, it's not much thinking. You're kind of like rotating the same place. Where Exorcists, you kind of gotta like really think a lot more. So let me know what you guys think about the comments down below. Is Exorcist going to be good going forward? Because Flundereeze players, man, it must be so nice being a Flundereeze player. And fellow Flundereeze players, it is the answer. I'll answer my own question. Flundereeze has just been beating everyone silly and going under the radar. It's going to continue to happen. Like, people are going to continue to go, yeah, we got a ban list. They hit mine. All right, this is great, whatever. And Flundereeze is going to go, all right, they have a ban list. We're fucking good again, boys. We're good again. And they're just going to keep winning. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm okay with this. Flundereeze are the ninja penguins of this entire meta, and I love every second of it. I'm not even joking you. I love Flundereeze. I started out by hating them, and then I loved them. Like a virus, they've gotten into my mind. And I think Flundereeze are a great deck. It's a relatively cheap deck, relatively expensive deck. Yes, you do need prosperities, but you can play Powder Extravagance, which players are doing and still winning with. In fact, to be honest with you, as long as you continue to do your Flundereeze plays, nothing really matters. The deck can main Dark Riddle no more, so your opponent's monster state isn't a big deal. And if you play going second builds, which I have on this channel, you can just Langstorm evenly match your opponent, and after doing so, start your Flundereeze plays. The only problem for you will be your opponent activating, Aspect from Joyous Spring, which can be an issue. The only issue, because Infinite Premise is nothing, because we run Flundereeze and Avenue Adventure. Your opponent also has dead hand traps like DD Crow, which you laugh at as you Giga Chat Flundereeze your way into the, banished zone, into the main zone. It's all the same at the end of the day. Listen, dead serious. I think Flundereeze is one of the best decks right now because nobody is talking about them. They are a problem. Barrier Statue is a huge problem. Harpy's Featherstorm is a huge problem. But let's continue bitching about Mystic Mind to all those idiots over there, and let's continue just taking dumb Flundereeze players. That's all we need to do. Because as a fellow Flundereeze player, all we have to do is to stay quiet and beat everyone's ass until they figure out that we are actually the problem with the meta. Seriously though, Flundereeze are relatively expensive. I like them a lot, and I think everyone should pick them up if you don't have them already. They're going to be getting reprinted in Megatins, so maybe not pick them up right now. Give it a couple of weeks. These will get their reprints, and that's probably the best time to pick them up. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Once again, check me out on Twitch. Don't worry about these girls over here. Okay, I'll just check. There's Ninja. Let me check on Ninja. And of course, we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Field Hunters, gorgeous tokens, YGOPaisano.com. I greatly appreciate you guys checking them out. And yeah, it's your boy V, and you guys have a great day.